Welcome everyone to another exciting episode of the Top 10 Best. Now we all love a good Hollywood celebrity, but let's be honest, not all of them are equally talented in the acting department. As they say, just because someone is a celebrity doesn't automatically mean they can act their way out of a paper bag. Today, we're going to dive into the world of entertainment and break down the top 10 celebrities who, well, let's just say, could use a little more practice in the acting department. So before wasting any time, let's get right into it. Number 1. Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith, a name that became synonymous with Hollywood at a very young age, thanks to none other than his superstar father, Will Smith. Jaden was given the golden ticket to the world of acting, appearing alongside his dad in projects like The Pursuit of Happiness and After Earth. However, despite the early success and exposure, it became evident that Jaden's performances lacked the spark that makes characters truly come to life on the screen. Let's face it, his portrayals often felt lifeless and fell short of leaving a lasting impact on audiences. After facing harsh criticism for his role in After Earth, Jaden took a step back from the limelight and decided to shift gears. It seemed like he wanted nothing to do with acting anymore, and that's when he shifted his focus towards his true passion, music and fashion. And to be fair, Jaden found his stride in these creative outlets. Collaborating with artists like Justin Bieber, he showcased his musical talents and even released his debut album Sire, which received a positive reception. Alongside his music, he delved into the world of fashion, making a name for himself as a style icon. So while he may not have quite found his groove in acting, Jaden Smith has undoubtedly carved out a successful path for himself in other creative endeavors. Number 2. Channing Tatum. When Channing Tatum first burst onto the scene in the mid-2000s, it was clear that he had that undeniable charm and charisma that made him an instant hit with audiences. From his breakout role in Step Up, where he wowed everyone with his dancing skills, to the hilarious comedy She's the Man, it seemed like he had the potential to become a versatile actor. And while Channing certainly has the ability to entertain, especially in comedic roles, it's also evidence that his range might be limited. He found his sweet spot in the world of comedy, and boy did he embrace it. Over the years, he repeatedly starred alongside comedy greats like Jonah Hill, Sandra Bullock, and Danny McBride, cementing his position as a go-to actor in the genre. However, when it comes to more serious roles, it hasn't always been smooth sailing for Channing. Some of his attempts to break away from comedy haven't received the same glowing reviews, and audiences seem to prefer him in roles that allow him to play variations of his charismatic self. But hey, if it ain't broke, why fix it, right? Number 3. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian, a name synonymous with reality TV and entrepreneurship, once attempted to make a splash in the world of acting. After conquering the reality show scene, she decided to test her acting abilities in the 2008 parody film, Disaster Movie. Unfortunately, disaster is the right word to describe her performance. Playing the character Lisa, who was essentially just herself, Kim's acting felt stiff and unconvincing. It was evidence that she was out of her element, and her limited facial expressions didn't do much to change that perception. The criticism of Kim's acting ability was further cemented by her ex-boyfriend, comedian Pete Davidson. As someone who knows a thing or two about comedy and performance, Pete experienced firsthand just how dreadful Kim's acting could be. He openly shared his experiences, highlighting her inability to deliver lines convincingly and even breaking character during her hosting gig on Saturday Night Live in 2020. Following her underwhelming foray into acting, Kim seemed to wisely stick to her strengths in reality TV and entrepreneurship. After all, she built an empire around her personality and brand, becoming a household name in the process. While acting may not be her forte, Kim Kardashian has undoubtedly carved out her own unique path in the entertainment industry. Number 4. Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt's rise to fame can be attributed to his breakthrough role as the lovable Andy Dwyer in the hit mockumentary series Parks and Recreation. He quickly charmed audiences for his comedic timing and endearing personality, and it didn't take long for Hollywood to take notice. Pratt's career then took a meteoric rise, landing him roles in blockbuster action and comedy films. While Chris Pratt has undeniably found success in certain genres, some critics argue that his acting range is limited. He excels in roles that showcase his natural charm and humor, making him a perfect fit for comedic characters. However, when it comes to more serious and dramatic roles, Pratt's performances have sometimes fallen short, lacking the depth and emotional range required for such parts. Number 5. Dave Batista. Dave Batista, a former professional wrestler, made an impressive transition into acting in the early 2000s. With his imposing physique and undeniable charisma, he found his footing in the action genre, where physicality and presence were essential. His debut in the film The Man with the Iron Fist showcased his ability to command the screen with his dominant presence. While Dave Batista excels in action-packed roles, some critics have pointed out that he struggles when it comes to more dialogue-heavy parts. Unlike some of his WWE peers who have managed to diversify their acting careers, Batista is still searching for his niche in the acting world beyond his signature tough guy roles. Despite these challenges, Batista's determination and dedication to acting have been evident. He has expressed a desire to explore different genres and find roles that challenge him as an actor. However, the transition from WWE to Hollywood can be daunting, and comparisons to other wrestling stars who have successfully expanded their acting careers, like Dwayne Johnson and John Cena, only intensifies the pressure. Number 6. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage, known for his enigmatic personality and eccentric behavior, is a figure that both fascinates and perplexes audiences and critics alike. While some may question his choices, one thing is undeniable: Cage's dedication to his roles. When he takes on a character, he fully immerses himself in it, often pushing the boundaries to deliver unique and unforgettable performances. However, this dedication also highlights one of the criticisms often leveled against him: his limited range as an actor. Throughout his career, Nicolas Cage has taken on a vast array of bizarre and intense roles, ranging from the iconic action hero in Con Air to the unhinged detective in Bad Lieutenant Port of Call, New Orleans, and the quirky treasure hunter in National Treasure. While these performances have earned him a cult following and an Academy Award for his role in Leaving Las Vegas, some argue that Cage tends to gravitate towards characters that are extensions of his own personality. Number 7. Taylor Lautner. Taylor Lautner burst onto the Hollywood scene as a young actor, gaining widespread recognition for his role as Jacob Black in the immensely popular Twilight film series. At a young age, he displayed great potential and showcased impressive physicality in the role of the werewolf Jacob. However, as the Twilight saga concluded, Taylor faced the challenge of transitioning to more mature roles and establishing himself as a serious actor. Critics and audiences alike pointed out his limited acting range, often feeling that his performances lacked depth and emotional complexity. While he was undoubtedly well-suited for action-packed roles, his attempts at more dramatic or dialogue-heavy parts often received mixed reviews. As Taylor grew older, he faced the tough reality that success in one iconic role did not guarantee a smooth path forward in his acting career. In recent years, Taylor Lautner has been relatively less visible in mainstream Hollywood productions. However, he has not given up on his passion for acting. He has taken a step back to work on honing his craft and exploring opportunities that could allow him to showcase different aspects of his talent. Whether it's a strategic move to find the right project or a sign of his determination to grow as an actor, only time will tell. Number 8. Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone, best known for his iconic role as Rocky Balboa, has left an indelible mark on the action genre. From Rocky to John Rambo, Stallone's characters often share similar traits: tough, brooding, and resilient. While these roles have become synonymous with his name and garnered him immense popularity, they have also highlighted the limitation in his acting range. Critics argue that Stallone tends to deliver repetitive performances, playing characters that bear resemblance to his earlier successes. Throughout his career, Stallone has been associated with action-packed films that showcase his physicality and on-screen toughness. While these roles have undoubtedly resonated with audiences, they have led to the expectation of a consistent on-screen persona. As a result, Stallone has faced challenges when attempting to step outside his established typecasting. While he has ventured into other genres occasionally, such as comedy with Copland and Demolition Man, his most significant commercial successes have remained firmly rooted in action. Despite the criticism surrounding his limited range, Sylvester Stallone's passion for the industry remains unwavering. Number 9. John Travolta. John Travolta's acting career has been a tale of two halves. He first rose to musical fame with the role of Danny Zuko in the blockbuster Grease, which showcased his singing and dancing talents. However, after establishing himself as a heartthrob in the 70s, Travolta shifted its focus to action roles in the 80s, starring in hits like Saturday Night Fever, Urban Cowboy, and Pulp Fiction. While Travolta's earlier career highlighted his charm and versatility, his later career has been marred by inconsistencies and stiff performances. Critics have noted that his acting abilities appeared to decline, with many of his roles lacking the spark that made him a Hollywood sensation. One of the most notorious examples of this was his involvement in the sci-fi film Battlefield Earth, a critical and commercial failure that earned him a Golden Raspberry Award for Worst Actor. In addition to his acting struggles, John Travolta has faced controversies and rumors about his behavior and personal life. Number 10. Jared Leto. Jared Leto, known for his method acting approach, has been both praised and criticized for his intense commitment to his roles. While his dedication has led to acclaimed performances, such as his Oscar-winning role in Dallas Buyers Club, it has also been a subject of controversy due to his on-set behavior. Reports have emerged about unusual actions and strange gifts given to fellow actors as he tried to fully embody his characters. One of the most notable examples of this was his portrayal of the Joker in Suicide Squad. Leto immersed himself in the role to the point of sending disturbing gifts, including a live rat and a dead pig, to his co-stars. However, when the film was released, much of his performance ended up on the cutting room floor, leaving some fans disappointed and questioning the extent of his method acting.